Hi, friends, and my family. I plan to start a. I already have a YouTube channel, but there'll be a daily update. The title will be What I Learned Today, and it'll be uploaded by the evening because every single day I read a lot, I listen to a lot, I think a lot, I do a lot, and I want to encourage this kind of habit on in people to keep learning, keep researching, keep going you know going deep into subjects. So every day I'm going to upload a video on YouTube, my YouTube channel, titled What Learned Today, episode 1, 2, 3, 4, like that. It's an exercise I do for my own satisfaction, and if others appreciate it, like it will be very nice. The idea is we are consuming, we are not thinking on our own. Idea is we go and waste our time on Instagram, Facebook, Twitter, YouTube, OTT, and all this. Sometimes I wonder because I have been expressing myself for all these years, regardless of what you think of me and what people think of me. Arey, log kya kahega? None of you express yourself, or maybe you are doing it to others. I don't know, but what is stopping you from expressing yourself? So today I learned after watching a lecture in a big university about communication. It's a very wonderful lecture, 1 hour kind of lecture. I'll send, put the link when I upload this video on the YouTube. I'll put the link to that lecture in the comment section or description section, where he says, the lecturer, a paunchy guy who said, he conducted a 1 hour course on how to communicate. If you don't know how to communicate, you can't lead. That's obvious. All of you know who communicates better in this country better than anybody else. So communication is important. You can't run a company if you're not a communicator. You can't run a team if you're not a communicator. And if you think and you can't successfully uh, manage a company or a team or a school or anything if you don't know how to communicate. And what is it? How do you acquire the talent of communication? There are different, lot of theory, lot of books, and all that. So I saw this lecture where he says capital K, next is P, and then T. Integration of that is what becomes the communication. What is K is knowledge. First, you should have knowledge of the subject you are talking about. Otherwise, you can't communicate. That is a capital K. The next is P. P is how much practice you do, thinking about it, speaking about it, about the subject you know. Last comes the talent. In a small t, he says nobody is born with a communicating talent, but knowledge and practice of it will help your talent to come out. Think about your own. See this video, maybe it will go on for another 5 minutes. You will come out with better clarity about your failures and your successes. Think about your own life where you solved a problem and got through it, because we are living in a society. No problem is individual. See, all problem, financial, company, management, everything is involved with other people's. Other people, not people. People is when you talk about countries anyway. So what happens? Go back into your own life. Most of the problems you have solved is because you communicated better with honesty, authenticity. See, that's very important. If I come and tell you I know everything, I know this, you'll say, oh, Avalok is talking all nonsense. How does he know all these things? He thinks he is too great, lecturing me. I am such a successful guy. But if I am authentic and if I give you proper communication with data and facts, you can't run away, you have to accept it. I know a lot of my friends who are very knowledgeable, who are have got skills in different directions, and they are not able to communicate. Forget about even managing, making money and all that. Even in relationship, friends sitting across the table, we are not able to communicate. We are always on a kind of a defensive mode all the time and trying to prove we are successful, we are successful, we are successful. So today I learned, if you want to communicate, first you should have knowledge about the subject you want to communicate. Next is mentally or orally or by written this thing, you have to practice what you know. Keeping a diary is a good habit. Whatever thoughts come to your mind, put it down on a paper. Of course, nowadays everybody use smartphone or laptop. So you put it down on your laptop or your smartphone. Read it again and again. Fine tune it, and then you're confident enough to go in front of a group of 100 people and talk confidently. All leaders are readers. If you don't read, of course, now with modern technology, you don't have to read a book, bestseller or something. You can have a podcast, or you can just see a YouTube video and learn. So the first episode of my YouTube channel is what I learned today is this. And first episode of the message in the end will be, go to sleep having learned something new in your day today. Get up, go through your life and find out what I can learn today. A new thing, a new word or a new fact. This will be this will give confidence to people that they're alive, they are learning. So maybe episode 2 will be about relationship. And people say, "Hey, this fellow sitting alone at home might talk about relationships." See, I'm not practicing these things, but I'm thinking about these things. Again, I'm telling you, it doesn't mean that somebody told me, somebody asked me, what do you know about marriage? How are you telling all this, wisdom about marriage and relationship? What do you know? You're a single guy. I just laughed and said, how come all of you people, when you have marital problems or any other problem, go to a Guruji and fall at his feet and ask him to solve your problem? He is not married. He is not in relationship. That is okay to you. Go to a guru who doesn't know anything. He says, I don't know, I am brahmachari, I am Swamiji. Why do you go to a Swamiji? To solve your marital problems? I am communicating to you. Think about it. Thank you.